graduating class of 2019 of the Tulane School of Public Health and Tropical Medicine. Today, you join the ranks of the alumni of the first and greatest School of Public Health. Graduation is always the highlight of the academic year, and this is my first graduation at Tulane. This year has been a tremendous growth experience for me and for my family. I've learned about king cakes and crawfish. I've survived floods, and I've learned to dodge massive potholes right on the top. I've had to learn to boil water before I can use it. And most importantly, I learned that every year a major American city shuts down for a series of parties and parades. Only in New Orleans. But I've also had some of my best meals this year. And that mix of vexing problems and unmatched pleasures makes New Orleans a fascinating place to live and settle. And I can also add that New Orleans has some of the nicest people anywhere on the planet. So as this is my first graduation at Tulane, and you are the first graduating class that I have the honor of presiding over, I'd like to memorialize this moment. If you indulge me for just one moment, I'd like to take a picture of all of us together so that I will always remember. So I'm going to come out front, and I want everyone to smile. And what I'll do is I'll put this picture up on my Twitter feed, all right? So if you want to get it, you can copy it. Okay. To get things started, I'd like to invite all to please rise as Tulane's a cappella group, Green Envy, leads us in singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave,
On behalf of the faculty and staff of the School of Public Health and Tropical Medicine, it's my pleasure to welcome the graduates and their families to this ceremony. Graduates, today we welcome you to join the more than 13,000 Tulane Public Health alumni who have come before you. I know that we'll find each of you on the front line of public health, making the world a better and healthier place in which to live. Congratulations on your achievement and all the hard work it took to get you to this crowning moment. We also want to give our thanks to the families and friends who have helped these graduates along the way. Without the support of parents, siblings, family members, and steadfast friends, many of you might not be here today. So let's give family and friends a round of applause for their efforts in making this day possible. I would also like to recognize Dr. Sally Knight, who is here representing the Dean's Advisory Council. Dr. Knight is an alumna of the school and a faithful and dedicated supporter of everything we do here at the School of Public Health and Tropical Medicine. Thank you, Sally, for being here with us today. We invite all of you to join us at the conclusion of the ceremony at a small reception in front of this beautiful theater. This year, we are honored to have Dr. Pierre Bukins, my predecessor, here with us. We're also starting a new tradition this year by establishing the Crepe Wellman Medal, named in honor of the founding dean of our school, who was the first to establish the School of Public Health in the United States in 1912. This medal will be given annually to recognize the school's graduation speaker, and I can think of no better person to receive this very first medal than Dr. Bukins. Pierre Bukins is an obstetrician and epidemiologist whose research has focused on reproductive epidemiology, particularly neglected tropical diseases and their impacts on pregnancy. He has researched Chagas disease in Argentina and Mexico, syphilis in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and Zika virus in Honduras. He was born and educated in Belgium and served on the faculty here at Tulane in New Orleans and at UNC Chapel Hill in North Carolina. He served as chair of the Consortium of Universities for Global Health and is a corresponding member of Belgium's Royal Academy of Medicine. Suffice it to say, Pierre is truly a global scholar. He has been the school's longest serving dean, and during his tenure, he launched the school's undergraduate public health program, which is celebrating its 10th anniversary this year. It is one of the largest and fastest growing majors at the university. We are fortunate that he has remained on our faculty here at the school. Pierre, please allow me to recognize you with his very first Crepe Wellman Medal.
Well, thank you, Dean Lavis. This is really a surprise. I'm actually on sabbatical, and suddenly I was in Mexico, a FedEx from the Dean of the School of Public Health, and I thought, uh-oh. But it was very good news. I'm really honored to receive this medal today. It's a great day for you, so let me first congratulate the graduates, and it's a day I will remember also because this medal is very special. This medal, it's about your story. It's a story I would like to tell you this afternoon because it's a fascinating story. It started in 1912. Yeah, I know it's the year the Titanic disappeared, but this is not the tone I want to give to this speech and this event. This was a much, much more positive event, more than a century ago. More than a century ago, Dr. Wellman became the first dean of the Tulane School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. There was no other school in the world like that. Not in the US, not in Europe, not in the rest of the planet. This was the very first school of hygiene and tropical medicine. And actually only a visionary like Crepe and Wellman could have dreamed of building that school. It was something which was completely new. And if you try to understand why he came to this vision, you have to know a little bit better about who he was. He was pretty eccentric. He was pretty eccentric. He had many different lives, and I'm gonna tell you about this because maybe this will inspire you of also having many different careers and many different lives. He was truly global. He was American. He spent, after getting his MD, he spent 9 years practicing medicine in Africa and did a fantastic job there, but wanted to know more, so he spent one winter in London at the London School of Tropical Medicine and get a degree there. Now, note that it was the London School of Tropical Medicine, not tropical medicine and hygiene as it is today, right? It was only tropical medicine. So why did he want to combine hygiene and tropical medicine? It's, I believe, in part because he was going to Berlin very often, and he spoke German. and he knew about the hygienic movement, which was really developed in Germany. Hygiene is what we call public health today, right? And he combined these two traditions, the British tradition and the German tradition, with his experience from the field to create something which was really new, and came back to the US and was invited to teach hygiene at Berkeley. And that's when he was recruited by Tulane. And there the story became, I think, more fascinating. It was love at first sight, and if you read his memoir, this is not the first time he fell in love at first sight. And Tulane clearly did a good job during his recruitment trip. He wrote his memoirs at the end of his life, and I'm going to quote a few things from his memoir. First, he said that during this recruitment trip, he never, and I'm quoting, he never tasted better food even in France, unquote. But then another quote from here, which I will need some help to understand because I don't know what he meant. He's saying, quote, that liquid refreshment in New Orleans is of the finest and most plentiful. So I'm assuming this is iced tea and lemonade. Maybe not, but he was convinced. And he moved to New Orleans and moved to Tulane, and he wanted to have that school of hygiene and tropical medicine, but there was no such school at Tulane. So his first appointment was in the School of Medicine, but he opened the school anyway without going to the board. And the board approved the school later on. I mean, at least I don't think this is the right approach to open a school without going to the board. He just couldn't respect any rule. He was determined and wanted to make a change. But being an administrator was clearly not enough for him. He later said in his autobiography, and I'm quoting here, "The smell of the tropics crept in over the Gulf of Mexico, and I began to wonder what lay beyond the delta of the Mississippi, and now I began to dream again." So he took a ship and embarked on several trips to Central America and started planning new activities for the school there. But that was not enough. Dr. Wellman was easily bored. So after 2 years as dean, in January of 1914, he suddenly decided to leave New Orleans to go to Brazil and lived there for several years as a farmer, a mining engineer, among many other jobs, and didn't want to have anything to do with medicine. He changed his name to Cyril K. Scott, and then he got bored again, and he left Brazil, and he became a writer and quite a noted painter in Europe. Then he came back to the United States and became the dean of the College of Fine Arts at the University of Denver. So I think we have, a lot to do to follow that path. At the conclusion of all of it, in his retirement, he wrote his autobiography and called it "Life is Too Short." This from a man who successfully pursued about a dozen different careers over the course of this lifetime. So you are continuing the legacy of an extraordinary man, I believe. Somebody really who could take risks, who was not afraid of new ideas, not afraid to be the first, not afraid to be disruptive, not afraid not to follow the rules, and most importantly perhaps, not afraid of leaving everything and starting new again. He was really following his dreams, and I'm sure you will follow your dreams too. So congratulations, graduates. This will be a fantastic life for you.
Thank you, Peter, for inspiring our graduates today and sharing some of our fascinating history. I now would like to invite this year's graduate student speaker, Emily Kazursky, to the stage to deliver the graduate student address.
Salutations. We made it. We used our grocery budget to buy these odd hats and funky snuggies. This is our graduation. Give it up for us. I'm looking at all of y'all, and I see so many smart and passionate people. We are epidemiologists, health educators, data managers, counselors, servers, and finally at this point we've probably figured out what to say when someone says, "What's public health?" We've mastered that line. We are mothers, uncles, we are people that have punch cards to Mr. Bubbles. We are people who think of cholera when we hear Jon Snow, not zombies and snow dragons. We are queer, we are married, we've had long days and long nights in the Tidewater building. All of these things, we are whole people, mental, emotional, physical. We certainly don't lead single-issue lives. And with public health, we definitely will not have single-issue careers. We've come from all corners of the world, and we'll be going to all corners of the world. Isn't that a weird expression? Like corners, spheres? Like you can't take a sphere, snap, and fit it on a one-pager 8.5 by 11. If you do that, you're just gonna miss things. That leads to loss. Big chunks of ocean, islands, other things. You miss the relative proportions of continents. But I digress. We do our best to use these imperfect maps to understand our world. We do our best we can to use theories, models, and software to solve health issues, or begin to solve health issues. And these are things that we have learned that might be proven incomplete or false 15 to 50 years down the line, because our world is complex and there are intersectional, wicked problems out there that we are facing. But today marks a day where we make the massive leap forward to be the people to work on them. These giant wicked problems are at the roots of the social determinants of health. Health equity is up against racism, white supremacy, climate change, thanks Tim Cook, food deserts, and institutional barriers to reproductive health, and so much harm from putting and prioritizing profits over patients. But we've been preparing for it all, in this funky little pocket of the world called New Orleans. Whether or not you're staying, don't forget your time here in New Orleans. It's just as magical as it is abrasive. We plan everything around food, and alligators crawl out of sewer drains. It's a pretty special place. Don't forget that joy-sparking moment when the Cinderella moment happened, when the muse's shoe fell perfectly into your hand. Don't forget, we learned about water quality testing in room 1201 in a city where the elementary schools and middle schools have high levels of lead in their water. Don't forget all of our statistical packaging courses, which we learned in a state where 1 in 5 adults wouldn't be able to read the health information if we put it in their hands. Don't forget that we learned environmental health hazards, risks, all of that, with beautiful windows in room 1201 that look out to just a 12-minute drive away, where there used to be an elementary school and currently a housing development built on top of a Superfund site. The places and the spaces that we go are not going to be equitable until we take what we've learned and we make them equitable. We're going to tackle these social determinants of health by we're going to show up, we're going to listen, we're going to let community members and their wisdom guide our work and our research questions. But back to these dangle strings and our funky snuggies. You know, if you are in a robe at 3 in the afternoon, it usually means you've given up. But not us. We have so many pockets in our special little robes here. I want you to do something for me. I've got my keys in my little pocket. So take a second, pull out your keys. Just shuffle around a little bit, get your keys out of your pocket, and this includes all the parents and everybody up here. Take your keys out of your pocket if you've got them. Your keys, your keychains, key fobs, lanyards, all of them. And now if you feel comfortable, close your eyes. And everybody, shake your keys. Listen to all of that access. That sounds beautiful, y'all are amazing. Open your eyes back up and just hold your keys in your hand for a moment. What are each of them for? Maybe we have a mailbox, a car, a front door from a home we live in, a bike lock, a hair tie. Lots of things that we keep in our pockets all the time and we carry as we carry along our lives. I thank Dr. Loretta Jones for that metaphor, because we need to pay attention to if there's no jingle and no sound and no access. With this degree now, more than ever before, you've got what it takes to open up doors for folks that don't have the same keys as you. You need to copy your keys, copy your access, and better yet, be the one to take the door off of the hinges. You might need a little help from your colleagues, your orchestra, your band, if the doors are as heavy as the front doors of Tidewater when you're trying to get your bike in on a windy day. Use your tools, your intuition, which costs so much less than our tuition, and all of your resources. You each have a unique sphere of influence that is different from everyone in your row, in this room, and in this world. Why would you seek to be a voice for the voiceless when you're in the position to just pass the mic? Before I pass this mic, I love you all so much. Thank you on behalf of me. We've each earned these millions of high fives and hugs and congratulations that we're getting today, and that we'll probably be getting for a little while after this as well, as the celebrations continue. So, wash your hands. And vaccinate your kids. Stay hydrated and stay humble. We did it. Congrats.
Thank you, Emily, for providing some thoughtful reminders to your class and all of us, who all held some powerful keys. And now for the main event. Today we celebrate the graduation of both our graduate and undergraduate programs. All degrees are conferred earlier today at the Tulane, by Tulane President Mike Fitz at the Unified Commencement Ceremony at the Superdome. That was quite an experience, wasn't it? We will begin with recognition of the graduate students. As the master's and doctoral students approach the stage, Dr. T.J. Stravona, Associate Dean for Student Affairs and Admissions, will introduce each graduate. Those awarded doctoral degrees will be hooded by the chair of their dissertation committee. Dr. Snover will introduce the chair of the committee by name.
All right. Just want to wake you guys up. Y'all ready to receive your degrees? All right. So will the graduates for the degree of Master of Public Health please rise and come forward to receive your degree? Aisha Ahmad. Timitope Celestina Aquintamayan. Saima Badar. Emma Badra. Frank Charles Bashumika. Evan Douglas Bolden Perry. Ruvel Nadi Bruplam. Wen Bui. Caroline Kathleen Campbell. Raven Cendeno. Sumaita Chowdhury. Annie Ray Cisneros. Joshua Christ. Sohini Deva. Victoria Yuang. Daryl Duty. Emily Madison Eichhoff. Lindsay Nicole Eldridge. Jamie Davy Felix. Jacqueline April Butch. Caitlin Gibson. Crystal Gonzalez. Sindhu Gulaputi. Rachel Marie Graham. James Brett Gravois. Shinua Gu. Merrill Virginia Honey. Kiona Henderson. Olivia May Hermiton. Claudia Geraldina Herrera Martinez. Morgan Sarah Jones. Jelly Inamfumu Kabulu. Caroline Gray Kalinsky. Kendall Beverly Knuth. Kanta Ratnam Kola. Mung Lee. Ree Lee. Ting Ting Lee. Alicia Lippincott. Miguel Angel Lopez. Brandon McGee. Meredith Claire McInturf. Danica Marsloff. Kylie Ruth Mayfield. Victoria Lynn Micklejohn. Stephen Juliet Monroe. Elizabeth Lanier Morris. Catherine Lene Murphy. Rafat Noor. Tianchi Oyong. Brian Omokoji Oyabu. Jamie Brooke Palevsky. Isabella Parise. Yeyun Park. Megan Grace Parks. Catherine Payton. Chen Peng. Sterling Perkins. Gabrielle Angelique Perry. Lydia Prebeck. Fahim Punja. Ana Lucia Ramirez Garcia. Brianna Rock. Catherine Schultz. Hao Sz. Kendra Smith. Jason Cole Smith. Kenya Morgan Smith. Solomon. Britt Watson Sovic. Bridget Christine Spence. Samantha Stadnick. Emily Skolarski. Ri Tong. Johanna Teigen. Frank Jason Thomas. Beja Iman Turner. Yichen Wong. Ia Wong. Richard Ray Williams, Jr. Tyler Tay Williams. Lauren Wolf. Hallie Yee. Xiao Chung. Christina Brienne Zerbuin. All right. Will the graduates for the degree of Master of Science please rise and come forward to receive your degree? Han Yu Hu. Jessica Lynn Randazzo. Hao Jung. Shujua Chao. Will the graduates for the degree of Master of Science in Public Health please rise and come forward to receive your degree? Rachel Allen Bentley. Dongxia Chin. Catherine Blair Brents. Victoria Cavallino. Catherine Jean Chan. Emily Jordan Cothern. Aija Jiang. Kira Hedrick. Adam Johnson. Gabrielle John Claff III. Chenjo Pan. Rachel Michelle Podgorski. Colin Potter. Henry Thomas Pronovost. Jared Tyler Stevens. Will the graduates for the degree of Master of Public Health and Tropical Medicine please rise and come forward to receive your degree? Kevin Crooks. Connor Edward Dunn. Adikola Adidiji. Sarah Ella Hill. Austin Taylor Jones. Casey Diane McCoy. Madeline Jewel McDonald. Jared Nicholas Palazza. Megan Sable. Anna Christine Sanford. Will the graduates for the degree of Master of Health Administration please rise and come forward to receive your degree? Lena Asim Burhan Abdel Majid. Gabriella Barth. Leslie Semino Becknell. Eliana Victoria Belkin. Christiana Brown. Imani Sherry Brown. Joseph Allen Capaluto. Brandon Porter Cohen. Bryn Lee Dragelin. Allison Ho. Lauren Jones. Bency Joseph. Rashmi Kotagi. Chloe Lichtenthal. Molly Elizabeth Mallory. Zoe Neufeld. Maya Newman. Anudeep Pant. Sneha Saravanan. Alyssa Shinto. Sani Murtaza Naqvi Syed. Ziyad Tufaha. Will the graduates for the degree of Doctor of Science please rise and come forward to receive your degree?
So Dr. Lejin Shi will put Adejoke Arike Patundi. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, please rise and come forward to receive the diploma. Charles Miller. Dr. Charles Miller will put Ahmed Yai Al-Qasim. Dr. Jane Bertrand will hood Salih Babazadeh. Dr. David Hotchkiss will hood Leslie Crepe. Dr. Mark Diana will hood Jarrell Self. Say one last time for our master's doctoral graduates. Congratulations.
Congratulations to all of our successful master's and doctoral students on their achievements and graduation. Next, I'd like to welcome Ms. Melanie Joseph to the stage to share the undergraduate public health student commencement address.
Hello, family, friends, faculty, and those I can happily now call my fellow graduates. It is truly an honor to be up here today. If you had asked me 4 years ago, I would have never thought that I'd be capable of standing up here and doing something like this, especially at Tulane. I took a leap of faith coming here after swearing I'd never leave my hometown of Boston. There were times where I questioned my decision, but now, standing here, I can say with confidence this was the best thing I could have ever done for myself. This final year at Tulane, I've been living by the motto of only doing what sparks joy. For those of you who don't know Marie Kondo, she's a world-renowned tidying expert who became very popular for her ideology of clearing out clutter by only keeping the items that spark joy. When I first heard this, I figured it would come and go as quickly as any other media sensation. There are so many things in my house, let alone life, that stay despite the lack of joy that they serve. Student loans definitely don't spark any sort of joy, but those aren't so easy to just trash. However, there are little changes I have been making to find what sparks joy. Walking through Audubon on a nice day, or pulling myself out of a prized PJ's booth just to take a study break. I chose to take a year-long anatomy course that, despite being the hardest class I've ever taken, it was by far the most rewarding. This led me to meeting new people this past year, many of you sitting in this room, that not only brought me joy, but showed me what it meant to truly care and collaborate with peers while pushing yourself to be the best that you can be. When I first came to Tulane, I had no idea what path I was on or what direction I wanted to go with. I fumbled my way through freshman year toying with biology and psychology and really any other ology that the school had to offer, but nothing sparked my interest, nothing sparked joy. You see, I knew I wanted to work with people. My first thought, like I'm sure many of you, was pre-med. You know, I've seen the medical shows, I can do the whole doctor thing, right? Well, one semester of general chemistry made that decision abundantly clear that it was not gonna happen. So when I decided to give public health a try, I found my joy. I found a way to be able to take global problems and talk through realistic solutions. I learned that just because a solution worked once doesn't mean that it can't be reevaluated and done better. I learned that there are no simple solutions, but collaborating with bright and diverse people can create innovations beyond what one mind can comprehend. There were hours spent talking through different levels of the socioeconomic model, performing risk assessments, and using more types of triangles than one mind can ever comprehend. At times it felt tedious. I wasn't sure how much more I could hear about the sort of trouble that Aedes aegypti was causing these days. But as we've concluded these final weeks, I now understand the value these classroom hours had. Of all the various schools within Tulane, I'll bet we have the most diverse distribution of where we're going next. I believe that public health is more than just a major. It is a way of thinking. Our minds are conditioned to look for problems and bring about solutions. We've obtained real-life, universal skills that will allow us to succeed in any path that we choose. See, I believe that I'm going to change the world. A bold statement, I understand. But I also know that I'm standing in a room right now full of people who too believe that they are going to change the world. We kind of have to be. I mean, we're all public health students. We spent the past 4 years tackling some of the world's biggest problems. But what I've come to realize is that a big change arises from smaller impacts. So for those of you going on to a master's program, working in small nonprofits, tackling large corporations, going to get second degrees, and even for those of us still working it out, we are going to make a difference. We are going to see change. You have the passion, you have the drive, and now you have the degree. I'm so grateful to be leaving this university feeling that I've accomplished something bigger than myself. If there's anything you can take away from my 4 minutes of fame here, I encourage you to find what excites you and do it. Find what sparks joy. We have every tool to make positive change in this world, and now we have the time to go out and do it. I'm so grateful for the path that I'm on, the people who got me here, and I'm looking forward to what lies ahead. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and thank you for this education. And let's go make the most of it. Congratulations. I wish you all the best of luck. Not that any of you need it. Thank you.
Thank you, Melanie. We appreciate your thoughts on this celebratory day. Now let's welcome Dr. Joseph Keating, Associate Dean for Public Health Undergraduate Education, who will introduce each of the Bachelor's of Science in Public Health program class of 2019.
Good afternoon. Will the graduate with the degree of Bachelor of Science in Public Health please rise and come forward to receive your degrees? Haley Brooke Adler. Aliza Ali. Grace Elizabeth Othman. Emery Helena Babcock. Emma Danielle Basson. Anya Beslick. Alyssa Nicole Bialik. Margot Elizabeth Bigelow. Zachary Andrew Block. Olivia Joyce Bonacorso. Caroline McAllister Brown. Sarah Winlock Brown. Gabriella Rose Burns. Jessica Cy Karen. Victoria Elizabeth Carl. Callie Ann Carlson. Shrilan Cheyenne Casborn. Shelby Nicole Casper. Catherine Irene Chan. Jordan Ellis Chaponche. Ying Ying Cheng. Lance Jacob Chervinsky. Alexa Delaney Christensen. Rachel Brianna Kaminsky. Hannah Ruth Craig. Grace Summers Cronin. Jessica Subria Duckett. Rachel Alexa Akins. Rachel J. Epstein. Olivia J. Evans. Samantha Michelle Ferris. Emma Rose Freeman. Camille Rudd Frank. Froberg. Adrian Garcia. Mary Louise Gilbert. Edith Sophia Glazer. Marion Isabel Hager. Lena Christine Hayakawa. Udia Habibu Kaiser. Riley Hannah Holub. Leah Blair Howard. Iris Elizabeth Hunt. Jacob Ari Hurwitz. Blair Michelle Jacob. Olivia Rose Jacobs. Alec Peter Raymond Janis. Jillian Newell Jones. Melanie Rose Joseph. Arden Kaminer Kelly. Robert Joseph Knuff. Ryan Alexander Knight. Griffin Mohel Kulik. Elizabeth Ellen Lane. Ava Capri Lambert. Anne Sophie Johanna Carolyn Lastly. Nigel Jernay Leeboyd. Haley Dune Lode. Einer Lucas. Parker Prentice Lynch. Kara K. McDonald. Lauren Catherine Mann. Celia Day Marion. James John Marsh VI. Abby Mbai. Julia Anastasia McKinney. James Nelson McMullen. Antoinette Lente Miller. Taylor Claire Moore. Molly Ying Calder Morin. Laura Elizabeth Murphy. Akilan Murugason. Alisa Ruth Nelson. Eric Don Nguyen. Harmony McCall Odinga. Paige Yep Pearson. Paige Renee Pilot. Sionjane Elisha Purvis. Leanne Ma Radcliffe. Masood Ali Razvine. Cassandra Elizabeth Petto Rice. Camila Aurora Rodriguez Coronado. Madeline Nicole Ruiz. Jean Marie Ryan. Maria Patrizia Santos. Lindsay Gale Shear. Alexandra Voyagas Schoen. Alexander John Schwab. Alexander Schemper Schwartz. Dominique Suzanne Simon. Anna Rose Sklover. Kira Sky Solomon. Peyton Luis Somerville. Henry Mendoza Stoddard. Claire Elizabeth Sweeney. Sage Kim Teasley. Jenna Nicole Toby. Laura Elizabeth Tonino. Rowan Ellis Turner. Haley J. Tyler. Alexandria Sterling Van Dahl. Kelly Elizabeth Ward. Caroline Rose Weinroch. Perry Marliana Weinstein. Evan Blake Whetstone. Mary Margaret Wilkinson. Kelsey Ann Williams. Sarah Alice Witcher. Kylie Sue Marie Yoakum. Alexis Francis Zucker. Congratulations to all of you.
The Tulane University School of Public Health and Tropical Medicine is a historic school in a city with a unique culture. In New Orleans, there's a long-standing tradition of celebrating important events with a second line. Following in that tradition, I call on the Pinstripe Brass Band to lead our faculty and students in a second line from the auditorium.